What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, dude. We're freaking back, man. We're so back, it's insane. I mean, it's only been a week, but we're back again, dude. I'm not in the studio this week, as you can see, because I don't know if you guys have seen my my touring schedule, but let me lower this a little bit. Hold on. When I set up the camera, I set it up like I'm gonna have perfect posture the whole time, and that's just not sustainable, man. So this is a little more realistic. I can slouch a little bit. I'm not gonna record a podcast like, hey guys, I'm Mr. Straight Spine, and my chair is on my fucking. Wow, I'm pissed off already and annoyed. It's been a while since I've recorded a podcast in here, man, but it's all good. We're back, dude. Man, like I said, it's been a busy year for old Kurt, and you know, it's time. Sometimes you only have a couple days at home, and then you're like, you know, I just want to get this, you know, I just want to get this done. I'm at home. I don't feel like leaving my house right now. That's all I've been doing is leaving my house. So, you know what? I'm like, screw it. My podcast. I don't have any employees or anything. No one was like waiting on me at the studio. So, fuck it, dude. This is how we started the podcast, and I'm allowed to do these sometimes because it's my podcast. And I know some people only click on the videos to see the awesome studio, to see the yellow walls and stuff, but, you know, I'm sorry. Getting a haircut tomorrow. Very excited about that because it's getting a little out of control, man. The mullet is not mulleting. I have like less sound effects on here too. But I still have that one. Thank God. My favorite one ever. I've seen several comments now saying that I use that sound effect too much. I don't think I use it enough, actually. It's so funny, man. I was saying this to Cash on tour, but I'm like, that sound effect is a literal, I mean, for me anyway, it is a literal cheat code. You could make the most unfunny joke ever, but then if you just do a like, that's so funny, it automatically makes it hilarious. And I just got so warm all of a sudden, so I took my sweater off. A little quick hot flash, guys. Apologies to the Patreon, but I'm recording one right after this. Patreon.com/veryreallygood. We got a lot of stuff to cover this week, so, and not all of it's going to make it to the main episode. That's just a fact. So, we are gonna talk about it on the bonus episode. There's gonna be some good topics that we haven't got to. Also, so join that if you want. Also, I got some shows coming up. I'm finishing the Goodfellow World Tour in Canada. All right. We did Vancouver, Ottawa already. We did Saskatoon and Regina. Thank you so much, everybody who came to the Saskatoon and Regina shows. That was my first time in either of those cities, and it was fun as hell, dude. And thank you, obviously, to Ottawa as well. But I don't know. I think I recorded a podcast after that. But yeah, dude, Saskatoon and Regina was. The shows were good. I'll say that. The shows were a lot of fun. Crowds were amazing. Everyone was super cool. Yeah, dude. You know, Saskatoon. You know, Saskatoon is and Regina. They're very charming. You know, very charming places. Small place. You know, it's just, you know. Not for me. I'm not the, you know, I would never live there, but I'd love to go back and visit, you know, have a real tourist experience. I was going to say experiment. I'd love to go back and do a tourist experiment. I like to do experiments on tourists. No, I just feel like I don't spend enough time in these cities to like actually like see what they're about and enjoy them, you know? So I'm there for like fucking like we maybe have like 2 hours to go see the city, and then it's like, all right, time to go into the green room and sit and sign stuff. Winnipeg, Manitoba. That show will be happening the night this episode comes out, and there's only like fucking 6 tickets left anyway. 6 or 7. 6, 7. And then we got Calgary the weekend after. Calgary and Alberta. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush here, but both Calgary shows are fucking sold out. That was loud as fuck. I apologize. And then both Edmonton shows, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think they're both sold out. So that's 4 shows next weekend sold out. And then what? And then we got Montreal, guys. Montreal, Quebec. And there's only like fucking solo tickets left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 or 7 tickets left in Montreal. Yeah. That was a 2 buttons. I didn't even mean to press 2 buttons at once, but that actually fucking worked out really well. Toronto, a few more tickets left. Still not much left, but late show on December 13th. There's a good amount there. Early show on the 14th and late show on the 14th. Not much left. Okay. So, and that's in December. So come out to those shows, CurtisConnor.com, get your tickets. December 14th, we're taping the special, dude. So if you want to be in the special, if you want to be in the crowd, if you want your laughter to be in the special, dude, grab tickets, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hometown, kind of. Final show of the tour. It's gonna be an emotional night. I'm sure I'm gonna cry. Just kidding, guys. I think we'd let's start it off, dude. Let's get into the main topics for the day. This is why you click on the podcast for me, so we can look at shitty, dumb shit online, make fun of it, and then you probably listen to this. While some of you, let me know when you listen to this. Comment below right now. Let me know when you listen. I am curious. If you listen to it at work or while you're doing like laundry or something, or like cleaning the house or eating, probably. Maybe when you're falling asleep. That's a big one I hear for the podcast. People put it on and they go to sleep. So if you're listening to this while you're sleeping, wake up! All right. Okay. Let's get into it. You'll probably have a Pavlovian response to that sound, dude. Fall asleep. Okay, so this first, also, guys, eggnog season, dude. I'm having coffee. I'm having eggnog in my coffee. That shit is banging, dude. It's making my freaking ass clap as we speak, man. I'm literally twerking while I record this. Okay. The first thing we got to talk about is this tweet that I saw. Who the fuck is this guy? It's from this guy, Aubrey Huff. Aubrey Huff. Who the fuck is this guy? American former professional baseball player who played 13 seasons. 13 seasons. Why? 13 seasons in MLB. He played for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, the Astros, the Orioles, Detroit. Sometimes, guys, sometimes I'll see a baseball team, and I'm like, how long has that been around? The Tampa Bay Devil Rays? Is that real? Houston Astros? Never heard of those. And that's an MLB team? Wow. I guess I'm just not a baseball fan, but so Aubrey Huff. Not to be confused with Aubrey Graham. He tweeted something, and I screenshotted it because I knew this shit was not going to be up for long, and I was right. Because when you go to his Twitter now, it is gone. The only tweets that pop up are ones from 2020, which is pretty crazy. Let me just double check that my shit isn't fucking glitching right now. Oh, wait, no. I'm an idiot. He didn't delete it. I'm an idiot. I'm confused by how Twitter on desktop works. It just shows your popular tweets there. And that's, hey, in real time, I'm you know what? I'm learning. I'm listening and I'm learning. Okay. So he tweeted this like cringe ass fucking like pickup line that I wanted to read because it's honestly pretty moving, I think. And I think it would work every time. So this is what Aubrey Huff says. Fellas, next time you go up to a woman at a bar, okay, well, he didn't put like a colon or a comma or anything. Fellas, next time you go up to a woman at a bar, do this. I've done this countless times, and it works 9 times out of 10. Walk up to the bar and stand confidently next to her. Order your drink from the bartender and immediately look into her eyes and don't break contact until she does. While looking into her soul, shout out to the bartender confidently, and please, my good sir, get this little temptress whatever she's drinking. Introduce yourself in a seductive and deep, confident tone, which intrigues her sexually, proving you're a confident man, not afraid to ask for what he wants. How do you introduce yourself in a seductive and deep, confident tone? Hey, I'm Kurt. Hey, the lowest voice. Hey, I'm Kurt. And then make an offhand remark, which should make 0 sense given the situation. Her curiosity is now piqued. What offhand remark are you supposed to make there? Yeah, squirrels hide nuts in the fall. You say whatever. When the bartender delivers the drinks, ask him for a napkin and a pen. While you're writing your name and number on the napkin, speak these words in your best James Bond impression, which should be spoken seductively, slowly, calmly, mysteriously, and with a touch of cocky arrogance. Too many. Too many adverbs. That's too many adverbs. Nice. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to say in a James Bond impression, which is seductive, slow, calm, mysterious, and with a touch of cocky arrogance. You're supposed to say, "Nice to meet you, sweet tits, and thank you for the drink. I'll be sure to get the next one when you meet me later at the bar I'm headed to." And then you just slide the napkin to her while graciously letting the bartender know to put your drink on her tab. Then simply walk away, leaving the bar. This sounds like a dick move, but you will be amazed how many times you'll get a text wondering which bar she should meet you at. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. No, I'm going to be honest with you. You've never done that, and it's also never worked. That's insane. So you order a drink. You go, "Hey, can I just get a beer? Thanks." Then you go, hold on. You get a beer, and then you go, "Oh yeah, dude. Hey, barkeep, can I just get a PBR, please? Thank you." and get whatever this temptress wants too. And then what? So we get the drinks, and then I'm writing, I'm writing my number, or you write the number, and then you go, nice to meet you, sweet tits. And thank you for the drink. I'll be sure to get your next one at the bar you're going to meet me at. Here you go. And then you walk away. What is that going to do? I feel like that's stealing. If you just you go, yeah, they're paying for it, bye, and then you leave, I feel like that's theft. I don't think this ex-baseball player was getting to any base with that one. You think he got the third base with that one? No. A strike. That's a strike, bro. Yeah, dude. What the fuck? I want to know what people are saying in response. Why would that work? Okay, this is a good response. This person responded, said, nope, let alone everything else you said. Calling me sweet tits will next level anger me. What a worthless loser. And they responded, you're a woman. I don't listen to what you say. Holy shit. I react and respond to what you do. You say it would anger you, but in the moment it would turn you on, and you fucking know it. You women don't know what you want. Whenever you guys say, I do the opposite, and it works out most every time. Uh-oh. You women don't know what you want. No, they're telling you what they want. And you go, you don't know. I know, because I played baseball. I've been hitting the fucking head with the baseball about 400 times, and I'm fine. And I have no underlying symptoms from that, from all the repeated head trauma. I'm fine. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Okay, this person said, don't take this advice. You will be much happier in your life, but being kind to people, regardless of your romantic situation. Don't lose your authenticity in the pursuit of women. Get checked for CTE. Huff. Yeah, dude. Yes, Tommy, that's right. Go to the bar and do what every other guy does. Buy her a drink with your hard-earned money, thinking it's going to get you her affection. Meanwhile, she's not treating you with the kindness while pretending to be nice, giving you a fake number and being perfectly comfortable using you for free drinks. To her, you're just a doormat to walk. Okay, dude, it's like what a teenage boy thinks to do. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be a dickhead, and then I may not be a nice person, but at least I'll be different. I just bit my tongue. Man, some people's crazy, but some people are crazy, man. This is a novel, bro. This is a novel. You're typing a novel on Twitter, and you're lying. You've never done this, and it's never worked. Okay. And Aubrey Huff, please, I would love to be corrected. You send me a video of you doing this and it working. You know what? And then I'll believe you. I still think you're a fucking tool for it. And even if it does happen, I'll have no way of proving that it wasn't a hired actor. So sorry. This episode of Very Really Good is sponsored by ZocDoc. Remember that doctor's appointment you were supposed to make a while ago? That one that you meant to book, but you got sidetracked and completely forgot about it until right now? Maybe it's that dentist appointment for your biannual cleaning, or a dermatologist appointment for that new weird freckle on your skin, or maybe an overdue annual checkup that's like 3 years in the making. Well, why not book it today? ZocDoc makes it easy to find the right doctor right now. And it's all online, dude. You'll probably be able to book an appointment by the end of this ad. Guys, ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality, in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with over 100,000 doctors across every specialty. From mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. You can filter for doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, are a good fit for any medical needs you may have, and are highly rated by verified patients. And once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings. And then you just gotta choose a time slot that works for you and click to instantly book a visit. And appointments made through ZocDoc ZocDoc happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. And more often than not, you can score same-day appointments. Folks, I use ZocDoc, and so should you. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/veryreallygood to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/veryreallygood. And one more time for good measure, ZocDoc.com/veryreallygood. Thank you so much to ZocDoc for sponsoring this episode. Back to me. Fuck, I'm trying to think of which one to talk about on the main episode and what thing to talk about on the bonus, dude. Okay, we'll move this to the bonus. Okay, this one was really funny. I do want to talk about this one, actually. I don't know if this is real or not. I think it's got to be fake, right? This is an am I the asshole thing? You know, that thing where it's like, am I the asshole for skinning this cat alive or something? And then they're like, well, you're in the right. That's what I would have done, you know? This has got to be fucking wrong. This has got to be fake. This is, okay, am I the asshole for wearing this to my uncle's funeral? It's literally the only formal outfit I own, and the invitation said formal attire only. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a joke. It has to be. I don't think anyone is this fucking, like, Nintendo gamer pilled, but I'm going to treat it as if it's real, okay? And then afterwards we'll do a Google image search and see where it's originated from. But this would be so funny, dude. To make that face too. Rest in peace, Uncle. I wish you had one more mushroom. This guy's kind of like giving British, you know. I wish you had one more mushroom, one up mushroom. You had another life. Man, the drip would be insane. If they started giving out best dressed outfits at funerals, that'd actually be pretty sick. Dude, showing up, everyone's in all black, crying. And then this homie shows up, making this face, like, yes, I did just wear this to the funeral. Dude, that would cheer everybody up, I think. I think his uncle would actually come back to life. He'd, like, wake up out of his coffin and be like, whoa, dude, what the fuck are you wearing? Let me roast you real quick. I'm going to reverse Google image search this and see what the origin is. Okay. People are... I think this is just a picture. It's like a copy pasta thing. Whoa, it is zoomed in like crazy on this guy's fucking face. Dude. Yeah, I mean, it's formal attire only. He's not wrong. Let's decide actually earnestly if he would be an asshole for wearing this. Because there is the argument you could just go and buy a suit, right? Funerals usually happen pretty quick, but you usually have time, just go to a suit store and buy a suit, You're not going to be like, fuck, twist my arm, this is all I got. This is actually all I have. The only thing I have is this fucking fucking Nintendo suit, dude. Suit per Mario. But then again, and you can't make the argument that he doesn't have any money to buy a suit. Because, like, bro, all those fucking amiibos and N64 games and shit, he could sell one of those. Sell a small little bit of that. And you can buy a suit, Like, it seems like this person has disposable income. But then on the other side, formal attire only. This is a suit, right? It's a suit and tie, collared shirt. You know, his hair's done. He's looking pretty swaggy, you know? So he's put some effort in, right? I guess funeral's not really the time to fucking show out and pull up with a fucking sick outfit, you know? And it should be. I feel like it should be. We should change that as a society because we do live in a society. I think we should change that. I think we should be able to, you know, flex a little bit, you know? Because they can't. The person who died can't. They're dead, you know? They have to just wear whatever the fucking funeral gives. I don't know how it works. Funeral home? Or do they just, like, I guess they just get their other suits. But then what if the person who died doesn't have a suit? It'd be bad as fuck. I'd be actually sick as fuck if someone got buried in that. Open casket funeral, your family member's wearing that, dude? You're like, oh, fuck. All right, he was a loser. Never mind. He was a fucking Discord mod, dude. What a loser. And I'm gonna say no. If this is real, and it's probably not, but if this was real, I would say he's not the asshole. All right. He's actually the GOAT. He's actually the GOAT for doing that. All right. Okay, I'm going to talk about this other video. We're going to talk about this TikTok that I posted on my Instagram story. People asking me to talk. I posted on my Instagram story asking for people to send me topics to talk about on the podcast. And this was a video that got repeatedly requested to me. And I watched I was confused by what it was because they just kept saying medicine glasses girl. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I searched medicine glasses girl on TikTok. I pressed the first video. I watched the first 5 seconds. I'm like, okay, got it. This is what it has to be. And then I copied the link. I put it in my show notes and here we are, dude. So we are going to watch this this glasses medicine video. Okay.
An adult learning new things. I love being an adult learning new things. Did you know that medicine is not in glasses? I have never worn prescription glasses a day in my life. I've always had 20/20 vision. A lot of the people in my family have and wear glasses. And they always say, oh my gosh, I got to get a new prescription. My medicine ran out and my glasses. Like medicine. I always hear medicine. No! Have you guys seen the eye doctor on here on TikTok who is explaining how glasses work? I am so fascinated. So essentially, eyeglasses are just glasses, like glass that is shaved down to meet the needs of your eyes. The glass is just shaved it convexly, or what's the opposite of convex? Concave, convex, or the opposite, whatever. Anyway, the glass is just shaved down in a particular measurement to fit the needs of your eyes. And of course, sunlight, the way light is, comes through that glass to your eyeball, all of that, like it's a science, okay? It's a science and it's math. That's the prescription, the shaving. The shaving is the prescription.
Okay. So, okay. Well, sorry, I'm going to finish. Let's watch all of it.
I am blown away. And do you know when people I got to refill my prescription on my glasses? That just means that your eyes adjusted to that shaving. Your eyes, for over time, it becomes immune to it, just like our eyes and our bodies become immune to other things. So your eyes is like, actually, I can't see out this glass anymore. It's been too long. So your doctor, your eye doctor, has to then give you a new prescription, aka shave the glass in a different way to meet the new needs of your new eyes or your current eye.
She's saying for a while she thought that medicine was in glasses. Because they say I got to get a new prescription, I got to go get a prescription. Usually prescription is a pill, a bottle of pills or something like that, right? And aka medicine. So she thought there was like a medicine in the glasses that were like injecting. That's what I'm curious about. Like, what does she think the administration technique was? Like, was it just like through the skin and the glasses needed to be in the exact shape that go around your eye to like send the, like, what was the medicine that was being administered into the eyes that made you see better? That's what I want to know. Because, I don't want to get on here and be like, they're a fucking idiot, dude. What a fucking dumb shit, because if you don't have glasses, right, you don't know. Sure, you could make that argument. I could agree with that. The other part of me though is like you thought medicine were in the glasses though? They're called glasses. And it's glass. And maybe that's like a school system thing. Maybe I don't know if this person, I'm assuming this person's American. Maybe they don't teach you what glasses are in America, Or maybe you just don't have, maybe she just doesn't have a curiosity about, about things. But like, you got it. Like, I don't know if I like even, that's just creative. That's like, that actually should be encouraged. This type of thinking should be encouraged. That's a really creative idea. It's like when you're a kid, like I'm pretty sure I've said this on a podcast before, but when I was a kid, I thought like in like the 40s and 50s and like early shit, like I thought there was just no color anywhere. Because like black and white TV, and I would see old footage in black and white. I was like, oh, okay, I guess there just wasn't color back then. And then they figured something out, and then they just like, and then everything had color after that. That's what I thought. I used to think every time I played the Free Willy VHS. There's a Michael Jackson music video that plays before the movie, and I thought every time I played the VHS movie, I thought Michael Jackson was performing inside of my TV. Okay? So sometimes when you're a kid, you think of, really just really complicated explanations for things that are like like the logical explanation. You know what I mean? Like the color technology for fucking cameras didn't exist yet, and then that was just a recorded Michael Jackson performance that they put on a VHS tape. But that's not as fun. I do like, it would be way sicker. It'd be way sicker if the way glasses worked is if they had little needles in them that like went into your fucking eyeballs every, I don't know, like once a day or something. It was like, boop, and then you could see a little better. But then also like the second you take them off, you can't see. That's the other thing. It's just constantly emitting medicine that makes you see. Because the second you take off your glasses, you can't see. So how does that work? And I'm stoked that this person, when you find something out, you find something new out, that's very exciting. And you're like, I can't believe I didn't know that. That's so crazy. I admire this person for, just putting it on the internet. That I would never, ever have the balls to do that. Ever. If this was me and I was like, oh my God, I thought glasses put medicine into our heads that made us see. I didn't know they were just specifically cut pieces of glass that reflects light for a way that our eyes interpret it more normal. I didn't know that. Fuck. You could not waterboard that at me. You could not waterboard that info out of me, okay? That's another thing too, man. For a while, I thought waterboarding, that was just a sport. Okay, I thought that when people said that, when I heard that term when I was younger, and they're like, yeah, they're like waterboarding people. I'm like, okay, sick. That's fucking badass, dude. You mean surfing? Yeah, I'm going waterboarding later, dude. You get so fucking pitted, dude. The waves are fucking money.
That need to leave the glass in a different way to meet the new needs of your new eyes or your current eyes that need new vision prescription. I'm so blown away. I love being an adult.
Damn. Yeah, dude. I mean, pretty blessed that this person that they just never had to worry about that either. Never had to worry about like their vision or getting glasses or anything. They're like, I don't fucking know. And I guess it is like, I guess the confusion there also is like using the term prescription for like several things. It can be pills. It could be, it could be like a cream or an ointment, if you will, or or glasses, I guess. So, and refilling your prescription for your glasses, that does sound like it's like full of juice or something. So, I mean, for a part of my brain, I'm trying to understand where she's coming from. And I guess I can understand that. But then there's a part of me being like, come on. Come on, dude. They're glasses. They're called glasses. Because even when you look at it, I guess she's just like never tried on glasses either. Because if you put on someone else's glasses, it gives you a fucking headache because you're like, oh, these are fucked to look through. So, all right, that's another thing you guys should comment. Please comment anything, if there's any weird thing like that you thought it was. I'm trying to, like, the thing like that, the thing that you used to think like how do I fucking say this, dude? I'm zero brain power right now, dude. If there's something stupid that you thought existed as a kid that was just completely explained with logic and facts and logic and reasoning, like my thinking that everything was just black and white back then. If there's something like that, you let me know in the comments. I want to read them, and then I can read them on the next episode. That'd be fun. That's a kind of a good idea I just had. So, all right, folks, we're going to keep this one at a nice, what is it, like 40 minutes right now? So we're going to keep it like that. Thank you for tuning in, guys. If you guys want more Very Really Good, head on over to patreon.com/veryreallygood. Yeah, come see me on tour. There's only a handful of cities left, man. Winnipeg. Dude, Winnipeg, Calgary, Edmonton, Montreal, Toronto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities left, and the Goodfellow World Tour is done. And I'm going to go into hibernation. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. All that, subscribe, like, comment, all that shit. And thank you for the support. Appreciate y'all. See ya over on the bonus episode on Patreon. Yeah. Okay. Bye. See ya.